Hi, I'm Dorinda from PrimordialDor Tarot, and I'm here to do a Virgo reading today for August the 5th to the 8th, 2025. I'm using the Thoth Tarot deck, and I'm going to do 15 cards. And I want to give a big shout out to all my viewers, all my new viewers, all my returning viewers. I want to thank you so much for all your beautiful comments, and thank you for watching. And your comments help me, okay? They make me feel better. And then hopefully I can help you, okay? All right, and I feel great today because you know what? Somebody made me laugh yesterday. A really good laugh, right? So that just makes all the difference in the world. Something really funny. Watch some comedy or something, right? It's great. Makes you feel better. Okay, for Virgo. For Virgo. One more shuffle. And at this time, I'd appreciate it if you hit the like and subscribe button. It costs you nothing to subscribe, and it helps me build this channel. And I appreciate it so much. I do. Really. For Virgo. Cut the deck. Calling upon the universe. Can I have some cards, please, for Virgo? What's the message for Virgo today? Oh, one flew out. Bottom of the deck's the overall, Virgo. Okay, bottom of the decks, we got the devil. Major Arcana. Okay, Virgo. I think this is the relentlessness of pawn. That's what you have, Virgo. You got to drive. You will not quit. You just will not quit. You're using the relentlessness of this guy here, pawn. Okay, and whatever endeavor you're doing, whatever it is you're doing, nothing will stop you. You're just going to keep going, and all the obstacles and all the things that happen on the way, they don't bother you at all because you're using his energy to get her done. All right, Virgos, that's what Virgos do. You're on a mission, okay? To make something beautiful and something great, all right? And change your life. You're using his energy. All right, pawn. Okay, Virgo. Present situation, 3 cards. Middle card, we have the Princess of Swords. All right, she rules communication, speaking, saying the right words at the right time. She's highly intelligent. She's intuitive, okay? And she doesn't miss details. And that's the way you're operating right now, like the Princess of Swords. You're moving forward. You got a plan, okay? You got this energy here to keep going and get your mission accomplished, Virgo. And you don't miss anything, okay? And you'll have the right words to say. Whenever the time comes, you have to say something important. It's going to be good, Virgo. All right, so that's beautiful, beautiful situation. All right, Virgo, to the left, we have the High Priestess, Major Arcana. All right, well, this is all about high intuition, okay? See those rays coming off her head? She's tuned in, tapped in, turned on. Yes, she is. She can sense what's going on. She has that all-knowing, you know, like I said before, about little things, whether you get your parking spot back or not, or big things, right? And, you know, trust your gut instinct at this time, Virgo, because, you know, you got it going on. You know subliminal messages. You know, someone says something, you really know what they really mean. You know, you do. So trust yourself at this time, Virgo. Use this intuition of this High Priestess, all right? And let that run your life. Just go by your gut instinct, your intuition. All right, Virgo. You do anyway, right? All right, Virgo, card to the right. We have Venus in Cancer, 2 of Cups, love. All right, Virgos. So, this is finding your perfect mate, a partnership, love, a beautiful love relationship. Now, it could be just a partnership, platonic partnership, but it's more like a beautiful love situation. And you're going to know it, okay? You know it. You know it, Virgo, because, you're getting those hits, those downloads. You know what's going on, even if nothing's really said, okay? You know it. So you just keep doing that, Virgo, and your mind's sharp like a razor. You know what's going on, and you just keep trucking. All right, Virgo, that's your present situation. Beautiful. Love coming at you. Your mind's functioning high, and you got high intuition. So you're doing awesome, Virgo. Just awesome. All right, Virgo, top right-hand corner is steps towards the future. Middle card, we have Jupiter and Pisces. 9 of Cups, happiness. Wow, Virgo, we got this card last time too. Virgos are starting to get happy now. They're starting to get happy, okay? And this is a beautiful 9 card, 369. That's that thing I love so much, that magical number sequence, okay? And this is emotional stability. This is feeling good about yourself, feeling good about your life, wherever you're at, okay? You have to be happy wherever you're at, okay? And make peace with it. And just be happy, Virgo. You got a roof over your head. You got some food to eat, right? You got some kind of car to drive. Does it get you to A to B? You don't have to wait for extravagant things or, sensational wild luck will come along. But be happy, and that's when it's going to come along. Just be happy, Virgo. You got everything going for you. You're attracting. You're magnetic. All right? You're vibing high. This is high vibration, right? What I always say about vibration. You got to hold the vibration of the person, the place, the situation you want, and you will attract it in your life. And by staying happy, in a great mood, and pleasant, you'll attract it all into your life. You'll attract this beautiful love that's waiting for you, Virgo. All right? Because you're magnetic, all right? And you're honest, and you're your authentic self. And that's what people want to see. That's what draws them to you. And you know what's going on, Virgo. You know what's going on. Virgos just know. They know. You can't fool them. All right. So there we are, Virgo. I think this was the overall last time. We're getting good now. We're getting good now. Okay. So the universe is all about contrast, right? Like I say, you got to know the one end of the stick to know the other end of the stick. Because it's contrast, and you have to experience the contrast to get the sensational wild luck. So the card to the left is the 9 of Swords. Cruelty, our old buddy. But you know what? This is just being contrast. Is this landing beside 2 9s? Okay. This is the beautiful end of the stick, and this is the not-so-beautiful end of the stick. And we've been through all this. We're kicking it to the curb, Virgo. This is laid out here like this. So this is the contrast, right beside each other. All right, we're done with this. But we know this well. Now we know this. We know the happiness, and we're not paying attention to that. They can't bother you anymore. You're in a beautiful, beautiful place, Virgo. So this card's here today as contrast, as a learning experience. We already learned it, and we're done with that, universe. Thank you very much. All right, Virgos. That's why it's there. Contrast. 2 9s. Beautiful. Wow. The final card in Steps Towards Your Future, we have the Empress card. All right, this is all about love, right? Love, 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 Virgo, and happiness. You've experienced that contrast. This Empress is all about love. This is, she's a satisfied woman. She's happy. She's got it all. She's got the love. All right? And it's about being with your soul tribe, your like-minded people. All right? And loving them and being happy with them and being with those like-minded people, people that are vibrating on the same vibration as you, high vibration, right? And you're attracting it. You're attracting it, Virgo. And that's about, love was in the present situation. This is steps towards the future. This extreme happiness and this camaraderie with like-minded people, okay? And they can be all around the world, right, these days. You don't have to be in the same city or the same street, We're all hooked up. We're all hooked up. So this is beautiful. This is sensational wild luck. This is magnificent. What a beautiful place to be, emotionally stable, happy, content. Content, Virgo, content. All right, that's just fantastic. Okay, Virgo, this is a beautiful reading. And that universe is so funny, putting those two right beside each other just to show us the contrast, what we have been through. But we're done with that now. All right, top left-hand corner is what's helping you and what's hindering you. There's no hindrances here. Middle card, we have Moon in Cancer, 4 Cups, luxury. Well, that's having all the beautiful things in life, beautiful home, nice clothes, nice food to eat. Okay, this is, what's helping you. It keeps you going, Virgo. You want this beautiful stuff, right? And, luxury and being in this Empress mode. Beautiful luxury, right? We want the best. We want the spa. The #1 spa in the country. And that's what this is, right? And we can go there anytime. All right, Virgo, that's beautiful. So you got some luxury, but this card is also about you have to make right decisions, right? So you keep that luxury in your life. And no choice is not an option. You have to make correct decisions to keep that luxury in your life. All right, Virgo, and you will, because the card to the left, we have the magnificent Mercury in Aquarius, 6 of Swords, science. A 6 card, living in the middle of the tree of life, completely balanced, right? Like I said, content, happy, emotional stability. But this card means your mind is sharp, like a razor, like I always tell you, right? Your morals are correct, your ethics are correct. You're intelligent, you're a humanitarian, and whatever you're thinking at this time, Virgo, it is right. And this is steps towards the future, and this is huge help to you, Virgo, because you're building a future for yourself, and your mind is sharp. And you got this High Priestess too. So you got the bang-on intuition, and you got accuracy in your thoughts. You're sharp. You know what's going on. And you don't let things get you down, okay? And you're just moving forward in a beautiful, correct way. I mean, how can I... The cards are piling up here that are so beautiful. Virgo, this is a great reading. Yeah, full moon coming up. It's good for Virgo. Virgo season coming up. All our birthdays and everything. Wow. All right, Virgo. So whatever you're thinking, Virgo, and whatever you're feeling, it's right. So trust yourself. Trust yourself, Virgos. Wow, I love that card. All right, Virgo, the final card in this section is the Prince of Swords. All right, well, he's highly intelligent. He's about communication and saying the right words in the right time, all right? And super sharp. He's accurate and sharp. And our present situation at this time, Virgo, is the Princess of Swords. So now we got the Prince and the Princess of Swords. So this is communication and thought and speaking and saying the right words at the right time. And your mind is razor sharp at this time, and you have these two. All right, Virgo, this is crazy luck. This is sensational luck. Wow, Virgo, we are firing on all cylinders now. Take that car to the racetrack. Look at that. So your mind is sharp, Virgo. Trust yourself. Trust yourself at this time. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Look at that. And that's your present situation, that princess. and her mate's up there. Wow, this is an excellent reading, Virgo. Okay, bottom left-hand section is what's in your mind and psyche. So middle card, we have Jupiter and Capricorn, 2 of discs, change. You're thinking about change, right, Virgo? You know, we're leaving all that nonsense behind, okay? There's nothing here that's bad. That was just the contrast card. You want change, and you're looking for change, okay? And you're thinking about change. You want to get to more stability. You want to get some love in your life. The right kind of love in your life, right? And get stable and get things stable for yourself. And you got a plan and you're working on it. And your mind is so sharp at this time, Virgo. It's perfect. So, you know, implement those changes that you're thinking about. Because at this time, everything here is beautiful for you right now. Okay, Virgo? So that's what you're thinking about, the changes you want to make in your life. All right, Virgo, card to the left, what you're thinking about in your mind and psyche. We have the Queen of Cups. All right, well, she's all about love. I said there's a lot of love here. We want stability in our life and some beautiful kind of love. All right, and here's the Queen. And she's just about love, the perfect kind of love, you know, respect for each other and honoring each other and being there for each other and a warm, beautiful kind of love. Okay, and as you can see in this card, there's a reflection in the water. So that reminds us that what you put out in the world is what you get back. It reflects back to you. So I always tell you to keep your vibration high if you can. And that's like, you know, just be happy. You know, watch some comedy. I'm so happy today because somebody made me laugh. A real good laugh. So, you know, you got to be happy. Keep yourself happy. But look what we got. You know, we got the happiness card too. Happiness and love. All right, Virgo, and we're getting there. Change. We're working our way to that. So you're thinking about love. You want it in your life. If you do not have it, if you have it, then it'll get better. But like I say, what you put out comes back at you. Right? It's the law of attraction, right? Like attracts like, you know? So you hold the vibration of the person, the place, the thing that you want, and you will attract it. All right? And that's the law of attraction. And you want some love and you want some changes, Virgo, right? To get to that beautiful love and to get to financial stability and ease and flow in your life. All right, Virgo, that's magnificent. Okay, because look, for the love. Look what we have so far. The Empress, the Two of Cups, and the Queen of Cups. I think you're thinking about the beautiful kind of love, Virgo. A relationship in your life. This is a relationship. Finding that person that thinks like you, acts like you, you know, mirrors you. That's what you want. All right, Virgo. This is awesome reading. This is magnificent. Okay, Virgo, the final card and what's in your mind and psyche, we have you. You showed up in your own reading, the Hermit. All right? This is in your mind, and this is where it should be, right? Because all the answers are inside yourself, Virgo. You have all the answers. Not somebody else, you. All right? Because you're the Hermit. And this is about taking a time out, isolation, contemplation, meditation. Like, it's so important, the meditation, because then it calms your mind down and the answers come. They come. Maybe not that day. Maybe it's the next day or something. Okay? The answers come. So you've got to calm that monkey mind down. Take a time out. And you'll get all the answers. All right? And this is in your mind and your psyche. You're thinking about change. And you're thinking about love. And you quiet that mind down, Virgo, and you'll get all the answers to get that change and that love that you're looking for. You have the answers. Nobody else, you do. All right, Virgo, that's magnificent. you show up in your own mind. The universe is funny, isn't it? All right, that's what you got to do. Count on you. Count on you, Virgo. Count on yourself. All right? Don't listen to anybody else. You count on yourself. All right, Virgo, that's magnificent. Final section is your karma and your destiny, Virgo. What a reading. Okay, middle card. Major Arcana, we got the Star card. All right, Virgo, you are the star. You're the shining star. You're glowing, you're flowing, you're shining bright. Keep your eye on that one star in sight. I made a poem there. This is getting your wishes fulfilled, okay? Getting your wishes fulfilled about love and about the material things in life that you want, the stability, all right? And this is about healing over all those wounds and things, you know, getting over it, taking care of yourself, self-care. You got to take care of yourself. And Virgo, you're good at that, right? You're so good at that. Taking care of your body, taking care of your mind, meditating, getting the answers from yourself because you have all the answers, all right? And this is your karma and your destiny. You are the star, Virgo. You're shining. You're glowing. You're the example. You're the example, Virgos. Nobody can touch you. It's fantastic. What a reading. Card to the left. We have Moon in Libra. Two of Swords, peace. Okay, so you've got some peace now. Break from mental chaos. No fighting. All right? And, you know, you've got a decision to make. You know, one way or the other way. Whatever that decision for you in your life is, everybody will be different, right? But I say don't hurry with that decision. You make a decision which way you want to go when you're ready. When you're ready, Virgo, all right? There's not a bad card in this whole reading, just that Nine of Swords, you know, just defining the contrast, landing right beside the Nine of Happiness. It's just contrast now. It's in our past. It's gone. Done. Done with that. The final card in the outcome of this reading, Virgo. We have Major Arcana. We have the Fool card. All right, Virgo. This is it. This is it. You're starting a new cycle. This is 0. So you're in between. You know what you want. The love, the stability. Your mind's sharp. Your intuition's sharp. You've got all these love cards. All right? And you're in that in-between time. No time, no space. Where you're just floating like in the embryo water, you know, before you come back and start your new cycle all over again, all right? You're in that in-between time, and you're thinking about all the things you're going to do, and you are the star. So you can take your time here. Well, you can come out of this whenever you want, and then you take the leap of faith, and down that non-path you go. And you trust that the path will form as you go, Virgo. And you know that, and you've done it so many times that you're good at it now. All right? You don't hesitate to go down the path that's not there. You just go. And it all works out for you, and it has always worked out for you. And it will continue to work out for you. And here you are, starting off on your new fantastic journey. All right? Heading for the beautiful love. You are happy. You know, love, 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 love. Mind so sharp, you can't hardly contain it. All right, Virgo. You know, I can't even. There's just too many beautiful cards. We'll just hold these 3 Major Arcana up because you got it all going on now. You've got sensational wild luck backing you, Virgo. What a magnificent reading. Fantastic. A complete turnaround. And I wish you all well. And this is beautiful. What a reading. I'd like to conclude with one animal spirit card, please, for Virgo. What card do we have for Virgo today? What a reading, Virgo. One card for Virgo, please. Oh, there we go. Popped right out. Dragonfly spirit. Truth transcends illusion. Truth transcends illusion. Okay, that would be this here, high intuition. She knows the truth. She senses the truth. So nobody can pull the illusions off on you, Virgo, because you see through the illusions. You see the truth. All right? Okay, Virgos, I love you. That was a beautiful reading. I hope you'll have a great day, and I hope you enjoyed that. I did, and I'll catch you next time.